We need to talk about something that's changing our world faster than almost anything in history, and that's the incredible accelerating impact of artificial intelligence. This isn't just a story about new gadgets or software, it's really about the future of humanity itself. So let's dive right in.
For the longest time, AI was purely the stuff of sci-fi movies and books, right? But what used to be on the silver screen is now literally in our pockets and on our desks. The future that we all talked about, well, it's not coming anymore, it's here. And it is actively reshaping our world as we speak.
Okay, so let's start with the here and now. AI isn't some far-off concept locked away in a research lab. Nope, it's already deeply woven into our daily lives, often in ways we don't even really notice. Just think about your days so far. Did you use an AI to help write an email? Or maybe organize your thoughts for a meeting? Or just look up a tricky question? Whether it's the big names we all know, or the AI that's just baked into our office software, our web browsers, our phones, the reality is we've all become what you might call AI-augmented individuals. We're using these tools every single day to think better, learn faster, and create more.
So this incredibly fast integration, it's kicking off a massive transformation. And to really get our heads around the scale of it, we need to look at three fundamental shifts that are basically changing everything.
These three things, how we boost our own abilities, how we approach our jobs, and how we structure our entire society, these are the absolute core of the AI revolution. Let's break down each one.
First up, augmentation. And look, this goes way beyond just being convenient. AI is becoming a literal extension of our minds. It helps us process huge amounts of information, dream up creative ideas from scratch, and even understand language and emotion on a much, much deeper level. And that leads us right to the second big shift, the redefinition of work itself. Our value in the workplace is moving away from just, doing tasks. Instead, it's about strategic thinking. We're evolving from being task doers into AI supervisors. Our job is to guide the AI, to refine its work, and to make the final call. Good judgment is the new premium skill, not just raw output.
And finally, there's the biggest shift of all, the transformation of society. AI is completely rewiring our economies. It's forcing us to rethink what privacy even means. And it's creating this brand new, really critical divide in society, the gap between people who know how to use AI and those who don't. The implications for how we govern ourselves, for fairness, they're just immense.
So, the big question is, where is all of this headed? Well, based on how things are going, we can actually sketch out a potential timeline for the next 20 years. Now, of course, this isn't a crystal ball, but it's a pretty plausible roadmap for our near future.
We are currently living in what's being called the everyday AI era. We've seen this massive, almost overnight adoption of generative AI. But believe me, this is just the warm-up act. The next phase, the automation acceleration, is where things are projected to get really, really interesting in the professional world.
Sometime between 2026 and 2028, we're expected to hit that automation acceleration phase. And during that window, it's estimated that, get this, a staggering 50% of office workflows could become automated. AI copilots will probably become totally standard, just a non-negotiable part of how business gets done.
After that, we move into the human-AI partnership era. This is where AI stops feeling like just a tool and becomes a true collaborator for most of us. And it's when things like self-driving cars will likely become a common sight. Now, this period of intense automation, it naturally pushes us toward an economic and ethical inflection point. The productivity gains are going to be so huge that we, as a global society, will be forced to tackle incredibly tough questions, things like universal basic income and the absolute necessity of having some kind of global rules for AI. And each of these stages is building towards that final, most transformative era on the timeline.
The arrival of artificial general intelligence, or AGI, it's so much more than just another tech breakthrough. It really signals a fundamental change in the human condition itself, one that's going to force us to rethink the very meaning of life, work, and who we are.
To really wrap our minds around this final stage, the term we need is coevolution. See, this isn't a story of humans versus machines. Not at all. It's a story of convergence. It describes a future where our biological intelligence and the digital intelligence we created become completely intertwined, each one shaping the other's growth. This new reality is going to make us ask some incredibly deep questions. When traditional work isn't the main source of value anymore, how do we even define wealth? When having an AI companion is normal, what does that do to our human relationships? And maybe the biggest question of all, What does it really mean to be human when our own minds and bodies are commonly enhanced by technology?
But here's the most important part. This future isn't set in stone. We are standing at a pivotal moment in history, and we have the power and the responsibility to steer this incredible technology in the right direction.
This isn't just a small, incremental update. It's not like the printing press or even the internet. We are fundamentally changing the basic operating system of human society. And so that leaves us with the one critical question. The technology is here. It's getting faster and smarter every day. The challenge for us now isn't just about building better AI. It's about building a better future with AI. The debate isn't about if AI will change the world anymore. It's about how we will choose to guide that transformation.